Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a bit of a different video. I've decided to completely redesign my cash envelope binders. So I decided to create inserts for every one of my envelopes, and this is me basically showing you guys the font I went with and all my categories. I decided to go with 3 categories per page. That just helped me with spacing and everything, and it worked out for me. So then here I'm showing you I went with the Malibu font and the 14 font size, and I also went with a 1.1 spacing between the 3 categories. That just gave me a bit of wiggle room for when I started to cut down each like little insert, and it worked perfectly. So once I was happy with that, I exported it from Canva into my files, and then from my files I was able to kind of air send to my printer so all of those pages could be printed. So the reason why I decided to completely redesign all of my envelopes for the new year is because you guys saw, let's be honest, my envelopes were so incohesive. Like there were some with stickers, there were some with inserts, there were some with nothing at all. So I wanted to make everything cohesive and neutral. So this right here is my little cheat sheet. The day before I had previously cut some like inserts to see what sizing worked best for my envelopes, and this is me showing you guys what I did. And as I was cutting down the papers, I made note of the dimensions and stuff. So yeah, that's how it worked out. It was great. It was perfect. So let me show you guys. Oh wait, this is the laminator that I use. I got it off of Amazon for 20 bucks, y'all. 20 bucks. So go get one if you don't have a laminator. Super cheap. I use it for everything. This is the paper cutter I'm using. And yep, I went based off of my little cheat sheet. So on the cheat sheet, I had two off of the top, 2 off of the bottom, and then 6 total. So what the 2 off of the top and bottom meant is I basically cut off 2 squares from the top, bottom, left, and right. So the whole perimeter, all 4 sides, I removed 2 squares, and that happened to be the perfect length to fit the insert into the envelope. And then 6 total meant that the whole height, I guess, of the insert was 6 squares in total. So I recommend using a little cutter that has squares or some type of grid, so that way you can measure it and make sure you're doing it right every time. So that's me showing you guys that the dimensions did in fact work and everything was the same size, everything was perfect. So yeah, I went ahead and repeated the process with all of the sheets. I got super impatient and eventually I just started stacking 3 pages at a time. I was too scared to do more than 3 though. So yeah, again, same thing for all the pages. 2 squares off of the top, 2 squares off the bottom, 2 squares off of the both sides, and then I laid the paper out and made sure there was a length of 6 squares before I chopped it. And yeah, I just repeated and repeated. So once I cut everything up, I went ahead and got my lamination sheets, and I laid 3 inserts on 1 sheet. That's all that fit, honestly. If I could have put more, I would have, but the lamination sheets are pretty cheap anyways. So yeah, I messed up the first one, not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't know. First of all, I didn't even put it at the right setting. So right now you'll see that the first lamination sheet that I ran through, it came out pretty like wrinkly, and it wasn't all that cute, but it was the first one. Right now you'll see that once I started passing through the rest, it got more smooth and it was seamless and pretty. So yeah, I just repeated the process, laid 3 sheets on each, or 3 inserts on each lamination sheet, and then just set that to the side. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you like a side to side of it getting better. And then also make sure when you're using a lamination machine to let it heat up properly. I think that's another part I messed up on, is I don't think I let it heat up as long as it should have, but it's fine, it worked out. Once I was done laminating all the sheets, I moved my lamination machine to the side, and then I went ahead and just started cutting up all of the inserts. I got as close to the white paper as I could without cutting the white paper itself. So I left just a little small, not even like a millimeter of a section of clear lamination sheet around the edges, just for protection. But yeah, I did all of this in the span of like maybe not even 10 minutes. It was pretty fast and satisfying. So yeah, I repeated that process for all of the sheets. My next task was to go ahead and remove all of the stickers from my envelopes. So as you guys can see, those are the stickers I started off with, like I want to say 2 years ago. It's been 2 years since I've had those little stickers. And first of all, the sheets for those stickers is pretty pricey, and I just didn't want to keep buying stickers anytime I wanted to change a category. And then also, for some reason, anytime I went to Walmart, because that's where I first purchased them, anytime I went to Walmart or like a craft store, these sticker sheets were always sold out. So I could never find them, and I just didn't want to order bulk sheets either. So yeah, that's another reason why I decided to go with these inserts. But yeah, this part was both tedious and satisfying. There was some sections that came off perfectly like butter, and there were some where I really struggled, and you'll see that. But yeah, I went ahead and removed those stickers for all 4 of my binders. So once I removed all of the stickers, I went in and removed any inserts I had as well as placeholders. So before I put those inserts into the envelopes, I went ahead and used my budget template as kind of like an aid to separate and categorize all of my inserts. That way it would be easier and faster for me to put them in their envelopes if I separated them into their respected piles. So once I had all of the piles separated and ready to go, it was much easier for me to just grab the binder and already have all of the inserts to the right of me that belonged to that binder, and it just helped everything go smoother and faster for the purpose of this video, because I didn't want you guys to watch a 30-minute video of me trying to figure out my life. So yeah, it was so fast and so easy to have them already pre-separated. I did also go ahead and put this little cheat sheet insert into my binder just for future reference in case I wanted to create more inserts. I had the dimensions ready to go. So as you see here, there were some inserts that honestly fit a little too snug for my liking, so I went ahead and just had my little paper cutter off to the side and trimmed down any inserts that I feel were a little too big, and on most of them I literally cut off the smallest sliver ever. Most of them didn't even need it, but I just wanted to make sure that I didn't accidentally rip open the envelopes because they are plastic, so sometimes they split on the sides. So I didn't want an insert that would cause pressure on the seam for it to rip. So yeah, that is all for this video. This is how the binders look now, new and improved. I feel like they're super simple, neutral. I love them. They're super cute, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really encourage you guys to create your own inserts. It's so fun and it's so customizable this way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.